Today we are going to recommend gifts that the beer lover in your life will actually want.
All right, everyone, dig in! Yeah.
Whoa, video iPod.
Oh, wow.
All right, folks, welcome back to the channel where we are festive and in the holiday spirit here at Treehouse. We have a whole host of holiday-themed beers available. We're celebrating the grand opening of the Winter Lodge once again, and fresh snowfall on the ground. What could be better? So we're going to try to recommend gifts for the beer lover in your family that will be useful, that they'll want to hold on to. Now, we have some history here on the channel. We've reviewed, I think in 2 separate videos, a bunch of Amazon gadgets that are geared toward beer lovers, and we found the vast majority of them to not be very useful. So if you're thinking about buying something for the beer lover in your life, the purpose of this video is to get gifts that they will be like, oh my God, I've really been looking forward to getting something like that. Let's dive right into the first gift that we highly recommend here at Treehouse. It is the can chiller of your choice. These are awesome. No one likes their cold, delicious, frothy beer to get warm on a hot summer day. No one likes that beer to raise in temperature on a hot summer day. Keeping your beer protected and cold in a can inside one of these fancy, newfangled, insulated, whatever they call them. They're not koozies, they're can chillers. I think Yeti calls it the Colster. Yeti has what's called the Colster mirror here, but the beautiful Treehouse logo has the can chiller. Regardless, heavily insulated can chiller should be very high on anybody's list. They might already have one, but that's okay. Having more than one starting a collection is totally fine. That's the can chiller. So staying on the theme that fresh, ice-cold beer stays fresh and ice-cold only if you keep it cold, we're gonna recommend the Pelican can cooler. This guy's heavily insulated, wonderfully built. I'm gonna guess it floats. I don't want it to verify that, but it just looks like a sturdy item that if you happen to drop off the boat, you're gonna be in good shape. If not, you could certainly tether it to the boat. But long story short, this Pelican can cooler is extremely well built, extremely well insulated. A lot of coolers in this day and age are sometimes too big, sometimes too small. For me, this one's just right. It'll perfectly hold 4 wine bottles around the edge. It'll perfectly hold 12 cans if that's your thing. Just the right size for a party or a small gathering. Gonna keep your product fresh, cold, and tasty when you open it. It's incredibly well built. It comes with a sling that you can wrap around your shoulder. And I'll be honest with you, when we're done filming this video, I'm taking this one home. The next thing that I want to recommend is actually a homebrew recipe from Treehouse. Now, there's a lot of folks out there that make homebrew. They already have their elaborate homebrewing equipment. So using an extract kit when you have an all-grain setup doesn't make a lot of sense. So if someone in your life has an all-grain setup and you live in, let's say, California, Oregon, Alabama, somewhere far away from Treehouse, you can make your version of a Treehouse beer that we've put out into the world. Now, what you're gonna need is this. We have Citra Simcoe Amarillo hops. All right, you're gonna need those 3, and you're gonna need about a pound of each. Next thing you're gonna need is some specialty malt. You're gonna wanna grab Carafoam. There it is. This is the actual measured unit of Carafoam. You're gonna wanna grab Oats. This is the actual measured unit from the recipe. And you're gonna wanna grab, if you're brewing 5 gallons at a time, you're gonna wanna grab 12 pounds of base malt. This is gonna provide the full base and body to this amazing gift that you're gonna give the homebrewer in your life. They can name it whatever they want, but they should know that this is a Treehouse homebrew recipe and that you source the ingredients all on your own. You don't need to tell them that you watched this video. You can just do it and you can seem like a hero and it'll be mine and your little secret. All right, so you've taken the leap, you bought the homebrewing ingredients that I just described, and the homebrewer in your life has brewed a very successful batch of Treehouse style IPA, and they want to share it with the world. This is actually one of the products that we found to be one of the better ones in the original Amazon review of beer-centric products. So this guy actually solves a real-world problem, and it's called the U-Keg. The U-Keg is very cool. All you need is a little CO2 cartridge. You can fill this beer directly from your draft system at home of your home brew or even beer that you've purchased in the mass market. All you have to do is fill it up, close it, pressurize it, and when you bring it to the party, you have a fresh example of maybe your home brew or a commercial brew, but regardless, you can bring draft beer with you anywhere, provided you have one of these really cool U-kegs. It's very robust, very well built. A lot of the beer-centric products are a little bit cheap and they're chintzy and they feel like they're gonna break and that they're not real products. Like the Pelican case, this U-keg is a very robust, very functional product for the beer lover in your life. And now the last thing that you can get for the beer lover in your life that they will value tremendously and potentially more so than any of these things that I've mentioned is fresh beer. I've gotten my fair share of beer-centric gifts in my life, and 99% of the time, I hate to be totally honest, but they're not useful. Getting fresh, delicious beer from your favorite or their favorite local brewery will always be a gift that's very well received. So again, whether you're in New England and you have access to Treehouse, this wonderful Dream Team mix pack, or if you're in California and there's another brewery that you know that the beer lover in your life really enjoys consuming, the gift of beer will always be a great gift, whether it's the holidays, someone's birthday, or a special occasion. So I strongly recommend supporting your local brewer and getting the beer lover in your life some fresh suds. All right, so that's it. A real simple and concise list. The fact of the matter is there's not too many beer products or beer-centric products that do stand the test of time. These are the 5 that I think will go over really well for the beer lover in your life. If they happen to have all of these things, which is a reasonable possibility, the gift of fresh beer is always one that will go appreciated. That's all for today, guys. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.